What's happening, chess fans? Welcome to Net Chess and Chill. Today is episode number 62 on my journey to 1200 ELO. So, if you guys enjoy my content, please like and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into today's game. All right. So, get some tunes on, switch the scene. Here we are. And, yeah. Ready to play. Dude, I love this new opening thing that we got going on. We're going for a London. Good luck, Tazi fan. They're from Italy, and they are a little bit higher rated than we are, but not too high. All right. It's an Indian game, but it's not a King's Indian, and I'm going to just play a regular London. So, yeah, that's it. If he wants to play funny stuff like that, it is what it is. We're going to move the bishop forward, try to induce f6, things like that. I want to get this knight to d2. Yeah, so not too worried about this. And we'll back it up and we'll take. So I feel like he's induced some weakness. This knight can no longer go to e5, however. So that's a thing. c5, c3 for sure. He takes. Pretty much usually take this way, so I'm going to do that also now. Again, my knight wants to come to d2. So my opponent's playing, provocatively, right? So they're attacking my pawn. I can defend it. That's pretty easy, right? Probably should have my knight out already. Wouldn't be in this issue. But I'm not too worried about it. I'm going to move my queen here, and I'm also maybe even threatening to take that pawn. And if I got my bishop there, I definitely would be. So we're feeling pretty comfortable, I think. All right, so he kind of blocks that. However, this is just kind of a awkward structure for my opponent, I think. So if I go here, say he doesn't play anything, right? I mean, I know he has to, but say he doesn't, and I actually on the very next move take here. He can't really take back, right? I'm gonna do it. Maybe I'm being a little lame, but this is what I'm doing. Going for it. He could play a move like that and just kind of shut down the whole diagonal. Yeah, see? Alright, so I can't do what I wanted to do before, but I think I can win the bishop with check. I'm going to take there. Alright, so the issue that I'm seeing is if I take that, he takes with the bishop, right? If I take this with check, I can't immediately win the bishop. I actually need to take this first. Unless I block, which I could do. I'm going to take with check. I'm probably not playing this very well. Maybe I am. I don't know. I feel like I'm winning, but I also sacked a piece for this. So if it doesn't work, not good. So. 'Cause, 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 Doesn't seem like it is going to work. I am going to take the rook, and this allows me to... Can't take that. That's off limits. If I come here, he just blocks, right? I'm gonna come back. I feel like going back is not always the best option, but maybe in this case it is. Coming here, do I really want to do that? Not particularly. Also, this pawn is hanging. I don't really want my opponent to take it. I'm gonna come all the way back. I don't know what to do. Coming back. I don't see a clear follow-up, so it was probably bad for me to sack the piece like that. We're up some pawns, and my opponent's king is a little exposed. Mine feels a little safer, but I don't know if it was really worth doing what I just did. We'll see what my opponent does from here. I would like to finish developing, that's for sure. I think even just sliding down would have been maybe a good move to be just putting pressure on the bishop instead of doing what I just did. All right. I am going to just develop my other knight. Yeah. It's a little awkward. Castling should be okay. I don't see why I shouldn't be able to do that. This is now well defended. I can bring the rook over now. I have a little more attacking power. So he wants the pawn. Fair. If I slide over to here, he has this. My queen can just take it right now. I will just slide the king over, though. This can't be played right now. But I do need to be aware that that's a thing. Also, I could bring the knight into some things. That's a move. Interesting. So he wants a pawn. I'm going to go bigger. I'm going to go for some other stuff, I think. He can take the pawn if he wants to with the queen. All right. So he's attacking my pawn. It's kind of annoying. Kind of annoying. I don't necessarily want to trade everything off the board neither. He's pretty protected over here with the stupid bishop here. This doesn't do me too much good, I don't think. If I attack the queen, he's just going to eat the pawn. I'm going to attack this pawn, also threaten. I'm just going to keep trying to attack. I don't know. I'm down a piece, so I don't see a way to attack on this side of the board right now. My king feels kind of annoyed with the queen in here, but not the end of the world, maybe. So if I do this, he has a move like that, which defends everything, right? So it is kind of annoying. Give a check. I can come into here. Be obnoxious that way. I think I will. He can still take this pawn. I'm not defending it very well. I have that as a check if I guess need it. I can bring the rook up. This knight is trying really hard to defend everything, but maybe I'm better suited trying to get him in. If I bring my rook off the back rank, I do need to worry about, I guess not that move, but the queen could give some checks. Actually, if the queen does that, it's actually checkmate, which is kind of obnoxious. So I'd need to make a luft for my king. Okay. What do I have going on? Doesn't seem like much, right? This actually doesn't feel so good. So if he takes this pawn, I have this check winning the queen. That's cool. He could play this move right now. This move doesn't look too bad. Don't really want to trade. I know that. I could block. I don't know if I really want to do that either. I'm going to attack the queen. See if she'll take this. I'm defended by my knight. This knight's defended. This pawn is not defended, however. And if she takes that, I think that I have this move. Giving check to the king, they take, and I actually win the queen. It's my plan. I don't think it'll work, but it's my plan. This has been by far the most challenging opponent I've had in the past, I don't know, 4 games for sure. I'm having fun, can honestly say. So I don't know what the queen wants to do. I would imagine she could just back out of here and be fine. Like, get out of my house. Go! Go! Yes. Taking with check. Winning the queen. I knew we could do it. Hopefully I'm not missing anything, but to me this looks like the way. It looks like the way. He also cannot take. Ha! Because it is pinned to the king. Dude, hold on. Always ask myself, do I have better? I don't think so, dude. I'm going to take the queen. My attack wasn't that great, but it ended up paying off. We do things. I don't know why I sound like a fake Italian guy now, but we do things for family. All right, 81.9% accuracy. They played with 77.4. I did have 2 misses, so there was something that I missed, and they were definitely winning after my little failed attempt at an attack. All this is fine. We actually have a little advantage. That kind of equalized the advantage. I think c4 is what it wants me to play. So I always don't find this move. I need to play it more. When I first started playing the London, I played c4 all the time because I wanted my knight on c3. Like, all the time. And it made me weak on my queen side, pawn-wise and everything. But, I should probably think about trying to do things like that again. So what's the best move here? This was just giving him the pawn. I don't know if I would have... I wasn't really trying to do that, so that wasn't my thought. Here, I was like, man, I can do this, and yeah, totally not the move. So it doesn't work. And the reason it doesn't work is because he played this bishop move. So the best move is to take the pawn, which is awesome. And that way, when he takes like this, I take the pawn with check and win the rook. So that works. But the way I did it did not work. So that's actually pretty instructive. Like, I'm set up to take this pawn right now, because when he takes, I take with check and I win the rook. I need to be able to see things like that. That's a big miss on my end. So with that being said, we come in with the check, thinking everything's cool. He slides the king over. I take the rook. He takes, and I back the queen all the way up, which is slightly inaccurate. So this is better. Don't ask me why it's so much better. I was still worried about this, not gonna lie. Let's see what the move is. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I can't take this pawn. This check exists, sure. And I guess the thought is, if I can give this check, he blocks. I can come in with the knight, giving check again. And I don't know. I mean, the king can still, it looks like he can just walk there if I did that. I don't know. Anyways, that didn't happen, guys. We get to this point, everything feels like the world, I don't know. This is me basically saying, oh, I didn't have anything. So I brought the pieces back. I'm feeling kind of pitiful right here. But head's still in the game. I'm really not down much material. We got some pawns. We got 2 pawns for the piece. So I'm like, bring it on, dude. I slid the king over. The best move here is definitely not that. It's not even to worry about this pawn for some reason. I guess I'm that losing. I don't get it. Not getting it. Anyways, the queen coming in was a mistake. This was just a miss. Attacking this would have been ideal. Just to give me a little bit of hope. I tried to kind of reroute and attack. It didn't really work. Coming back here with the queen actually wasn't even that good of a move. But I had an idea doing this, and my idea, just like I said in the game, like immediately when I moved my queen there, was like, I'm going to go for this if I can, because I just felt like he was trying to take this pawn eventually. Because otherwise, why is your queen here? Like, what did you moved it in here. Everything is defended. You can't even give this check. You can give this one, but my rook's on the back rank, so you can't. So yeah, I don't know. Everything's defended except for this pawn. And I was like, man, my little tactic's going to work because we're under 1200 and this is how it is. Slid the rook over to attack the queen. I insist, take my f2 pawn. He thought for a little while, and he takes the f2 pawn. We immediately get the move that we all have been waiting for. I took the queen because I don't see anything better, and I think I deserve the queen. Finding a tactic like that as quick as I did. Normally I'm slow for things like that, but I think I did a good job. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's game. We are rated 1127. Say it with your chest. Say it with your chest. Feeling pretty good. Played like a 1400. He played like a 1300. I think we played pretty good games, and I think that I need to figure out. I need to understand that if I don't have like 2 or more pieces attacking their king, I don't really have much going on. And once he moved the bishop over here to defend the rook, he's pretty solid. So, not that rook, the other rook, but you know what I mean. So, yeah. Excuse me. Fun game all around. We're moving on up in the world. We're getting closer and closer to 1200. The series is coming to a finale, slowly but surely. Yeah, and I've been enjoying it. I hope you guys have too. And yeah, give me ideas as to what you think the next series should be after I get to 1200, because it's just a matter of when, not if anymore. I'm definitely going to get to 1200. So yeah, thank you guys again for watching, and I will catch you tomorrow.